Good afternoon, everyone. I hope that everyone is feeling great today. I'm feeling phenomenal. I'm feeling fantastic today. I must say how delighted I am with this opportunity, being able to speak with you today or to talk to you today a little bit. As I said, I'm going to try to do more videos for you guys. Be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and be sure also to turn on your notifications so whenever I drop a video or whenever I release a video with some new content, guys, you will be informed immediately. And I would love to have you guys, as I said, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on your notifications. And don't forget to share, guys. We really appreciate that. I do this for absolutely no cost, absolutely free, because this information that I'm presenting to you, I feel that, it is very much needed. And I'm not gonna charge you anything for this information because there's a few things that I've learned, and I've evolved, over the years. So, and most of the stuff and most of the topics that I talk on, guys, if you would like to, and this is what I definitely prefer, that you guys go and do your very own research on some of the topics and some of the things that I talk about. My niche is singing lessons, guys. But however, today at 4:30, I will be on my other page. So you go over there at Emerald Music Group as well. I'm gonna go to the Emerald Music Group's page, and I'm gonna go over there to that channel. And I have some more things that I like to talk to you about. Some hidden truths. And a lot of things that's going on. You know what I mean? And it's sad because in a lot of cases, it's not even about passion. You know what I mean? When it comes to, it's just a harsh reality, guys. So what I'm gonna do is, but that doesn't mean that you stop. You know what I mean? Don't you stop. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm just gonna be here very brief. I'm not gonna be here very long. As I said, I'm trying to, I'm gonna upload more content for you guys and everything like that. But as I said, okay, I hope that you guys are feeling fantastic today. If you guys aren't following me, be sure to follow Gifted Magazine. As a matter of fact, go over there to Gifted Magazine. Be sure to follow those guys. Be sure to like the page. And if you're an artist, if you're an emerging artist in the area, Fort Lauderdale area, wherever you may be, globally, if you're a company, a small business, or you're a business, looking to expand or looking for more brand awareness and growth, be sure to go over, to this page, like the page, and join them, and they will do whatever they can to help you out, in efforts of, fulfilling your vision and your passion, your visions and your passions, guys. So be sure to go over there and check GFTV magazine out. And also be sure to follow me, as I said yesterday, follow me on Instagram at the real will 954 at gmail.com. Today's topic, this is what we're going to be talking about, guys. Let me check this out, see what this person or this individual had to say. Okay, much love to you, my man, for sure. So, so this is pretty much the topic. I was just sitting around thinking last night, and I was like, what can I present to the people today? What can I present to the people today? I'm always thinking. I'm constantly thinking. I'm always, doing something, putting something together. So this is a topic that I was, thinking about last night. And there's things that will be done. Wherever you find, that there's a problem, it's a grand opportunity for you to fix it. You know what I mean? And stop relying on other people to do it for you. A lot of people may not understand your passions and what you do, but it's not for them to understand, because you have an overstanding of what you're doing, and you do it because, you're passionate about it. It's not about what other people feel or what they think you should do. If you want to be a musician, be a musician. If you want to be a singer, be a singer. If you want to be an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur. You don't have to go out there, and look for a job, because they feel that's the best thing for you to do. Hey, that's for them. But although there is responsibility that you must take care of, if they don't understand what you're into, they just aren't for you, regardless. So I mean, if that's what you want to do, if that's your passion and that's what you're driven by, changing the lives of others and changing your life in the process, that's what you do. You know what I mean? That's what you do. So don't listen to what anybody has to say about what you're doing, because you have a plan, you have a goal, so you just keep that in mind. You keep that in mind and just be encouraged, man, and just diligently seek those things that you truly desire to have and achieve in life. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Most things take time, guys. Most things take time. Most great things, anyway. Anybody could just put something together and just, accumulate a few dollars for the moment. But what about longevity in it? You know what I'm saying? You want a passive income. You want a passive income. You want to position yourselves. We want to position ourselves where we have a passive income. What's better than making money while you're asleep? You know, I mean, you're asleep. You don't have to do anything. The money makes itself. So it takes time, guys, and most won't understand it. You know what I mean? But eventually, it'll come to them. You just gotta, put your best foot forward, guys, and just make it happen. Just make it happen. You're gonna have people. You'll have people to try to get in your way and, throw wrenches in things that you're doing or whatever. But hey, it won't work. It won't work, guys. So, don't keep a positive mindset and block out the hatred, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But be sure, guys, to go over to the William Alexander, my Instagram personal account. This is my personal account right here, as you can see, and be sure to follow me, guys. Be sure to follow. I follow back, and also be sure to go to the William Alexander fan page. It's loading up, guys. I apologize for the buffing or the buffering. Okay, be sure to join here. I don't know if many of you have joined already, but I have a few requests there. I see that I have two of them so far. And what I'm gonna do is I'll be sure. I don't know who it is, so I'm not gonna really look at it right now at this time. But what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'll definitely follow you back. That's for sure. I'll definitely follow you back. And be sure to join me. I'll be glad. I'll be more than happy to have you. So now, guys, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it, guys. Okay. Be sure to hit me up in the chat too, guys, and let me know if you can hear me all right. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If my volume's okay, guys. I'd appreciate that. Let me know if my volume's okay. I'd appreciate it. Well, okay. Now, what I'm gonna talk to you today, I didn't write down any key points or key factors in this topic that I chose. But guys, what I want you to understand is, and I'm gonna be like I said, I'm gonna go on my other channel, that Emerald Music Group, at 4:30, guys, and I'm gonna be explaining a couple of other things. There's a book that I'm writing too, and it has to be expressed. You know what I mean? It has to be expressed. It's not throwing anybody under the bus or anything like that. But however you accept it or however you intercept it, that's your business. But the truth has to be told about it. You know what I mean? It ain't about throwing nobody under the bus and none of that. That's not how I operate. But the truth can be a very devastating and a very hurtful thing. You know what I mean? And hey, it's up to you how you accept it or you embrace it. It's either you accept it for what it is, because one thing about it, I won't allow, you know, uh uh an individual to try to hinder what I'm doing. You want to get in my business, I'm gonna get in yours. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Simple as that. If you want to get in my business, I'm gonna get in yours. You know, I mind my business, you should mind yours. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let anybody try to tear down what I'm building. You know, you don't have to like me. That's fine, because I'm not doing it for you. You know what I mean? Those that care about me and those that embrace, okay, that's fine. But like I said, I'm gonna get deep on this topic, guys. I'm gonna get deep on this topic. And like I said, I gotta write about this because it's serious, guys. The music industry and the music business is it's more, it's not even about what you think it's about. You know what I mean? It's not about talent. So to a certain degree it is, but when you're talking about, like major labels and because there's a lot of great major labels out there, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of we gonna get into it. Trust me. When I say we gonna get into it, we will get into it. But today's singing lessons are okay. It's about there are some extremely talented individuals, not just myself. Okay, it's not just about myself, but there are extremely talented and gifted individuals. You have R&B singers, you have rap artists, you have uh, pop artists. You know, you have all these different, all these different kinds of people that and musically they have it, but for some reason, you never find them. They never achieve that goal that they truly desire to achieve as a musician or whatever, and they just go underground because that's where the money is, believe it or not. Your money is underground. If you want to make money, you got to go underground. That's why I support and I love UGK so much. That's why I support and I love, Slim Thug so much. That's why I love and support people such as Jay Prince. That's why I love and support people, and individuals such as, P. Miller, Mr. Percy, Miller. Those such as, other artists such as Big Crit, and another great artist, you know, um, Nipsey Hussle, Nipsey Hussle, I support those brothers because, and I love what they do, because it's only so much that a person is gonna accept if you solid like that. If you're a solid individual, it's only so much you're gonna take, you know, and like I said, I'm gonna touch more on that, when I go live again at 4:30. But today I want to talk about, as I was saying, what are the real results of these artists that's charting? You know that you don't like them and they suck. You know what I mean? It's not to and it's not to degrade anyone. These are just harsh truths, guys. They suck. They really suck, right? They have no talent whatsoever. They may have an image and that's it. Or they may dye their hair or whatever and that's it. They have no talent whatsoever, right? But on the other hand, you have this young lady over here, extremely talented. Then you have a brother over here somewhere, extremely talented. And they sound much better. Their product is much better. Their creative skills are through the roof, you know? But why aren't they on that chart? Why aren't they on that chart? They don't sound great at all. They don't sound, these people don't, a lot of these people don't sound great. Have no talent whatsoever, right? But wouldn't it be nice to know what the real stats are of the artists that are on the charts? Some artists signed to labels and never make it out. Why? Why is that? An artist signed to a label, they're all excited and everything, only to be shelled, only to be shelled. You'll be lucky if you produce more than one record with with their label. Why is that? And then you're held against your will and you can't record another project because it's contractual. But you can't record another project because you tied all up. And now your whole almost your entire life passed you by. and you're passionate about something that you love that people took as a game, as greed, being greedful. They take it as a game, but it's bigger than just music with you. This is your life. This is why you came into the game because you love it. But they play around with you. They play these games with you, because it's something that they're looking for. They look, listen, man, I'm gonna say it like this. They want more of something that you ain't willing to give them, which is why you shall. You know it, I know it, and everybody else, that's familiar with these topics. They know too. It's not all business. Stop lying. It's not all business. It's not all business. You can say whatever you want to say. I know, and you know. The people know. It's not just about business. It's not just about business. And when you can't have your way, or people won't conform to those things that you're requesting. Oh, it's a problem. Oh, they can't make no money now, right? That's how you feel. They can't make no money, right? But eventually, it'll come to an end. All that they do, it'll come to an end. I guarantee you. Very soon, too. It's coming to an end. You know, the gig is over. It's coming to an end, and it won't be very long. Trust me. Believe what I tell you. People were born for this. People were made for this. And then you try applying pressure on these artists when they can't make money because they ain't willing to conform to what you asking or requesting. You have a mental illness. Really, you do. You have a mental illness and you are extremely unaware. You have a mental illness. You really have a problem. Something is really wrong with you, and you should have yourself checked out for real. So, where are all these artists coming from? Where are they finding all these artists? The cookie cutter artists on top. I mean, cookie cutters. And people say, hey, it's by demand. This music is by demand. No, it's not. It's not a demand of the people. Nobody don't want to hear that. Most of the lyrics and most of the content is senseless. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't believe the hype, guys. I'm telling you, don't believe the hype. It's a bunch of foolishness. Don't believe that hype. Oh, well, this is what the fans are requesting. No, it's not. No, it's not. All they doing is going to neighborhoods, grabbing this one or grabbing that one or whoever, they can find, and they have the proper support. They have the backing. We gonna get it. It gets deep, guys. Like I said, 4:30, we gonna chop it up. 4:30, we gonna chop it up, but it gets deep, right? And I don't like how they doing. I don't like how they doing these young artists either. I don't like how they doing all these younger artists. You know what I mean? 17 years old, 18 years old, 19 years old. Of course, absolutely. Everybody makes a mistake. True indeed. But at the same time, I mean, why? Why you want to lock them up like that? Just lock them up and throw away the key, you know? Because those are the times that we living in. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a brother. If you're a brother, that's why I be stressing it so much. Man, y'all get y'all mind right, man, because these people don't care nothing about you. I said that months ago. These people that you work for, man, don't give a damn about you, man, at all. And the plan from the time you sign that contract is to have your ass in debt. Okay? to have you in debt. So get your mind right, man. I'm telling you, man, get your mind right. It's cool. It's cool to have an image. It's cool to be tough or whatever. But when them consequences come with it, you know what I mean? It falls on you and it falls on family as well, man. You know what I mean? You might be hurting. You might be hurting because you locked up, but think about the family, man. Think about the family. Mom probably crying her eyes out. Brother worried. You know what I mean? Because they care more about you than anything. It hurts them more than anything when you incarcerated. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to get your mind right, man, because it's a setup from the day that you sign your name on that contract, man. It's a setup. Not for all, but for most. Especially if you ain't business savvy, man. If you ain't business savvy, you know, they gonna take you through a loop. I'm telling you, man. It's a setup from the time you sign, man. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And you going to jail only pushing you farther in debt, right? Because that money they gave you in the first place, all they trying to do is get it back. And when you do get out, or whenever you done going through the motions or whatever, fighting your cases and court and lawyer fees and all, you walk away with nothing, man. You don't own none of your masters, none of your material. You know what I'm saying? And you just in a jam. So it's like, what did I do it all for? What did I do it all for? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. And that's the way it's established. We need to do something of our very own, guys. This is what I'm telling you. We need to do something. We are going to do something. We are going to do something to benefit our people. Our people. The gig, man, the gig is over. Because I'm not, me myself personally, I don't have time to be playing around. Music is something that I love. And if you want to hold that against me, I don't care. I don't care. I'm in better shape than most artists that's on a major label right now. There's not much of a difference. There's not much of a difference. The masses want you to believe that they live this high life or whatever. Some are, but a large majority aren't. You got your partner living in your basement. You got a mansion, but you know your people and your team and the people around you don't own a damn thing. Don't own nothing and been riding with you almost 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Or you doing well. You doing extremely well. You know what I mean? And they ain't got nowhere to lay their head. They have nowhere to lay their head. Why? Why? Envy. You don't want your partner to come up. Somebody working with you. You know, and in this game too, man, they want you to give. A lot of them want you to give, and be up under you and have you under, want you to be up under them. And you living on false pretense. They keep telling you, hey, I'm gonna do this. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. 5 years later, you still in the same spot, ain't got a pot to piss in. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And all of them that be, all of them that be claiming, like I said, man, 430 guys, we going in. 430, we going in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if it touchy, hey, that's your business, man. That's your business. If it touches you in a way that it make you feel, bad, Hey man, that's not what I'm doing it for. These are the harsh realities of the music industry and what artists have to deal with and go through. You know what I mean? And I'm not a part of that. And I will not be a part of that. It's not about black and white. But we already know who running. We know who running. So when they strip you butt naked and you ain't got nothing, you have nothing. Where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? We've become too old, or you've gotten too old to move the way you used to. So where do you go from there? Where do we? Let's come together, guys, and work together. As I said, we will do great things together. Let's come together, guys, and do something great for our own in the community, guys, in the world. Period. Let's come together and do some things of our very own. Just like they have a semi-pro football league or whatever. Okay, then. Same thing applies with the music industry. We are music. We are music. The melanated brother or sister, we are music. We were naturally born with talent. Why would you take something and throw salt in the game like that? Why? Because it's the average dream for a black. That's why they do it. And they hold that over, they hold it over your head. They use that. They use that against you because they know that it's something that you were born with naturally to do. That's why they do it. Like I said, at 4:30, guys, we gonna go in. But wouldn't it be nice to know the real stats, guys, of these artists that's on the charts right now? And there's people in different places, in different areas that are extremely talented that you never hear about. You never hear about. And the chances are you won't hear about them. Because why? It's not because they ain't putting in the work. It's because they ain't with the bull, man. That's what it is. They ain't with the foolishness. That's why. And it's all rigged. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. It's all rigged, guys. I want to see. Let's get the let what. Listen, we don't want companies. We don't want companies to vote who should be the. You know what I mean? It's not about the company voting. It's about the people voting. Let the people put the artist in a position. Don't have the company rigging numbers. Don't let these companies, you know what I'm saying, rig the numbers. We want the real results of the people. That's what we want. That's what I want. And a couple of other people. Numbers don't lie. Why won't you tell the truth? Because they choose who they feel they can control most. That's what it's about. It's a control factor. And if they can't control you, they define you as being difficult. I don't give a damn. You call me what you want to call me. I have morals and I have principles that I live by. Ain't nothing difficult about me. It's a difference between knowing what's wrong and right. And what's right might not always be, and what's wrong might not always be either, according to the situation. I don't play the game. This is William Alexander of Emerald Music Group. Guys, we going live at 4:30. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And be also sure to turn on your notification, guys, so I could inform you. You'll be informed immediately of every video, that I upload. We go on over there to the Emerald Music Group page or Emerald Music Group channel, guys, and go ahead and like and subscribe there, and share, and share as well. Share this video too, guys. As I always say, guys, we will do great things together. Hey, man, y'all keep it together out there, man. Don't get stressed out. We're gonna be all right. Let's work. All right, peace.